Hello everybody, Kevin here, Rafter94. Welcome back to the channel, and today, as you probably have noticed, why am I wearing a goddamn suit? Why did I look Mr. Fancy Pants today? Well, I just gotten back from a wedding, and after that we got to the wedding party where we hang out, we dance, ate some good food, and excuse me for a moment as I let my doggo out. But yeah, this is the reason why I'm wearing a fancy suit is because I attend to a wedding, specifically my brother's, and also big congratulations to him as well for the wedding. So yeah, I'm gonna be wearing the suit for a little bit. We'll probably play some game afterwards too, just to do it as a celebration to my brother's wedding. Like I said, big congratulations to him. But yeah, and obviously this is gonna be about the monthly uploads coming in November, and there are quite a few games that I do want to check out, and there's also a lot of games that I might be able to put in, but not able to put in. It just depends if I have time to play them, but there are a lot of interesting games here that we could potentially play in November. Obviously there are going to be a few other games that we're going to be doing as a main highlight for November, but without further ado, let's get this started. So right off the bat, we are going to be, of course, continuing our playthrough for Call of Duty Black Ops 6. Now, I have been in the campaign. I just need to upload the campaign, essentially. So I have been in the campaign, but I haven't covered zombies or multiplayer. So we're all going to be checking out zombies, and of course, checking out the multiplayer mode as well, which that's the main core of the game, is the multiplayer. So yeah, I haven't tried out those two game modes yet, but I have a feeling I might have a good time. I might get extremely frustrated. It depends how it goes. But knowing with SBMM, you know, in every Call of Duty game and multiplayer, it's probably going to be fun for like the first three matches, and then it gets ridiculous afterwards. But yeah, but I do think the zombies mode for Black Ops 6 might potentially be really good. A lot of people are saying good things about it. I think we're going to try solo first, and then we might do it with a squad of random people, so that way we can get some of the story elements down in zombies mode, but no guarantees. I'm probably still going to try it in solo mode anyway. So but yeah, we're all going to be continuing our playthrough for Black Ops 6 campaign, zombies, and multiplayer. So hopefully you guys will be looking forward to that. Hopefully the game will remain consistent. Hopefully it'll be a good game, you know, as they keep releasing new content, update, balance changes, because we know how this goes. Call of Duty is great at first and then it gets worse, while MW3 launched bad, but in post-launch support they got a lot of updates, a lot of different maps, weapons, a lot of content, etc. So who knows, maybe Black Ops 6 might remain consistent with the content drop. Hopefully they do, and we'll see if the game gets better now from here on out. I'm looking forward to trying out zombies and multiplayer. We'll just see how much fun I'll have afterwards. We're also going to be returning to the world of Alan Wake 2. Now, this is a DLC I kind of want to play last month, but I didn't really have the time to play it. So we're going to make it as a main highlight for this month. And yes, I am talking about the Lake House DLC for Alan Wake 2. We did Night Springs a couple of months ago before we pretty much ended our playthrough until the next DLC comes out. And now the Lake House DLC is finally out now for Alan Wake 2. And that is, I believe, is going to be the last paid DLC story expansion that we're going to be getting for the game. So I'm hoping it's good. It looks pretty good from the trailers and the clips I saw. It looks like it's actually going to make some actual progress into the main story, rather with Night Spring being an episode filler for the game. So I'm really hoping that they will continue to expand on the storyline in the game, and who knows, it might even lead to Control 2 potentially. I highly doubt they're gonna do Alan Wake 3, but I could definitely see them doing Control 2, which is a game that I absolutely love when it first came out back in 2016 or 2017. I can't remember. I think it's 2017. But yeah, it was a fantastic game. Actually, not be 2018. Now I'm thinking about it. Or 2019. I fucking know. But it is a game that I will be looking forward to and checking out. especially the DLC. Hopefully the DLC is good. It looks good. Like I said, at least it's making progress to the main game. And also probably it looks like they're gonna add some interesting enemies as well. So I will be definitely looking forward to trying out Alan Wake 2, the Lake House DLC. We're also going to be making a return to Mortal Kombat 1 simply because Ghostface is literally at the corner right now. He's literally coming out next month. So we're going to wrap up, finishing up the Invasion season, which I think is Season of the Dark Dragon with Liu Kang. So we got to finish wrapping up that one, and hopefully we have enough time to wrap up the story modes for Noob Saibot, Cyrax, and Sector as well. Because I do kind of want to see the endings for the tower before Ghostface comes out. By the way, Ghostface looks really good. He also looks pretty crazy to play as well. He kind of has some of the same abilities that Jason Voorhees had, where he teleports behind you, but he does it. But Ghostface does it in an interesting way, where he has where you have another Ghostface playing as a tag team for Ghostface, but is in the form of special moves, which I think it is a very, very clever move because you could actually probably trick some people with that. They'll think, oh wait, oh that's a cameo, but then actually he brings out another cameo, could be Scorpion or Sub-Zero. You'll be like, what the fuck, what happened there? So I'm thinking Ghostface might potentially be really fun to play. I don't know for sure, but from what I've seen, he looks fantastic. I think they also got the original voice actor too that did Ghostface to voice him again as well, because I think he voiced him in Cold War as well. So it's pretty cool to see him back, voicing, his iconic role essentially. So yeah, I will definitely be checking out MK1. Hopefully we'll be able to wrap up the Invasion season before the next one starts, and of course, checking out Ghostface, new Saibot, Cyrax, and Sector in the tower mode, so that way we can see the ending. And it could be canon, could not be canon, I don't know, but regardless, I'm definitely looking forward to it. Also going to be continuing our playthrough for Silent Hill 2 Remake. Now this game is actually a pretty big surprise because I don't know too much about Silent Hill besides the iconic siren noise that it makes when the town goes to dark mode, the Pyramid Head, the nurses, and that's pretty much all I know about Silent Hill. Even though I did play Silent Hill 2 years ago, but I never beat in the game, so it is pretty much considered a blind playthrough for me because I pretty much forgotten everything about the game. So like I said, it's a blind playthrough for me. And so far I am definitely enjoying Silent Hill 2. It's definitely a pretty big surprise that the game came out at launch without any major bugs encountered, at least from my experience. It does run a little bit like ass, but they might have ironed it out with all the patches they've been releasing for the game lately, so it might have been fixed. But that's the only complaint I got, is the game didn't run great, but it played fine. I think the story's pretty engaging, it's pretty cool, pretty good. It's also pretty nice to see some of the iconic enemies in like HD, I guess. Like instead of seeing them in a very pixelated form in the old game, you guys can see them in full detail. And so far I am enjoying Silent Hill 2. I definitely need to continue my playthrough on that. I did kind of drop it off the radar for a bit because I was simply playing other games with my friends. So I'm definitely going to get back into it, and hopefully we will beat the game by the end of this year. I was going to be doing some more Lethal Company 2. I've been playing a lot of Lethal Company recently with my buddies, and we've been using all kinds of crazy mods to enhance our playthrough essentially. And most of the time it's a whole lot of fun, but it's also really terrifying too, because even after all this time of not playing the game, this is still a really fantastic game. It still scared the shit out of me still. And when you mix it up with mod packs, it gets even crazier with the different monsters, the different planets you get to go. Like, again, this is probably why Lethal Company is so successful. Even now with the player base dropped drastically since launch, I think Lethal Company is still a game worth playing. Even if the game is not finished from start to to the end, it's still a freaking fantastic game. So like, Lethal Company is still one of those games where you get every once in a while, and Lethal Company, I'll say, is definitely the case here. Like, it's just a fantastic little game, very simple, but everything just works, you know, like it's so good. But yeah, we'll definitely be doing some more playthroughs on that, so hopefully you guys are looking forward to it. And it's going to be a lot of crazy moments, epic moments, fails, and of course some terrifying moments as well. So hopefully you guys are looking forward to it, because I know I am. Also going to be coming back to the finals as well. I haven't really uploaded any much videos on the finals, but lately I've been playing the game with my buddies. And since the new season 4 update, I think the game is having a huge turnaround in the right direction, in my opinion, where the game is having so many quality of life improvements, additions, and it's one of those games that, you know, is severely underrated by the main public eye. Like, it's one of the best arena shooter games I played in modern times. It's hands down. It's also one of the few games that feels very next gen with how the game looks, and especially how the destruction works in that game too. Since the game is made by by DICE developers that used to work for EA before they branched off, and this is OG DICE team, by the way, that made Battlefield 1942 all the way to Battlefield 5. Like, this is the OG DICE team, the guys that brought you Battlefield 3, Battlefield 4, and it's a fantastic game, and I'm glad that they are finally making something that is very daring, very innovative, especially with how well the destruction is in that game. That so far I haven't seen any games with that level of destruction at all. Rainbow Six Siege kind of come close, but it's just so a small scale map. You can't really blow everything completely. While the finals, you can blow up pretty much everything. You can level a whole building real time. No crazy stutters and lag. Depending on your system, it could. But for my experience, it's just flawlessly. And I really hope that Embark Studios will continue to support the finals in the long term, because I don't want this game to die. I think it's a game that everybody should try out at least. The game is free to play, but it's just one of those games that I really hope the game will survive long enough, you know, to satisfy a lot of the people that love the game so much, the fans, especially myself. And hopefully it keeps sticking around, but eventually it is gonna stop getting season support if the player drops even more. But I really hope the finals will continue to stay alive, and hopefully more people get to play the game more and try it out, and hopefully they'll keep coming back and playing it compared to playing the modern slop such as Call of Duty. So yeah, I will be uploading some more videos on the finals, so stay tuned for that. Also going to be doing some more Space Marine 2. I did beat in the main story, but I haven't done all of the operations yet. So as soon as that I finish the co-op playthrough with my buddies, we're all going to straight into operations and then start doing those missions one by one. Because I did release one new one, so there are 4 operations that I haven't played yet. So I'm gonna wait to do a catch up for my buddies first before we start doing a playthrough on that. But yeah, a lot of interesting stuff. A lot of cool stuff has been coming out lately for Space Marine 2. The game is a big success. Also getting some updates as well. Consistently releasing new maps, missions, game modes, etc. Like Saber Interactive is absolutely killing it. And I really hope they will continue to support Space Marine 2, because it is a really fantastic game. Is it simple? Yes, it's simple. But does it work? Yes, you damn right it freaking works. But yeah, hopefully we'll be able to do some more Space Marine 2 playthrough. Like I said, it depends how fast we complete the mission. All the main story stuff done first. So I am going to be putting it in the audible mention. So I could have time to play it. I could not. We're just going to have to see. As for Saturdays and Sunday, it's still going to remain the same. Ghost of Tsushima Sundays, Saturdays Fallout London, but unfortunately, since I am recording this pretty late, I don't have time to upload. I won't have enough time to upload any Fallout London content for this Saturday, so I will be replacing that with Call of Duty Black Ops 6 campaign stuff instead. Hopefully the next following week I will have some time to play some more Fallout London. I just didn't have the time to play that game and then play that at the same time. So after sacrifice one or another. So yeah, Black Ops 6 will be taking Far Out London temporarily for just this weekend. So you'll go to see Black Ops 6 stuff instead of Far Out London this Saturday. But Sunday is still going to be the same as still going to be Ghost of Tsushima sale on Sunday until I have completely beaten the game, which I am getting pretty close, by the way. So once I beat the game and complete Iki's Island, Ghost of Tsushima will be completely will be done, essentially, the playthrough, and we'll see how it goes. I'm also going to mention a lot of other honorable mentions too, and that is going to be in the form of Red Dead Redemption 1 on PC. You damn right. Red Dead Redemption 1 is on PC finally after like what 14 years. So took him a while, but I am looking forward to it because I have never played Red Dead Redemption 1, and I know the comments. People are gonna be telling me what the fuck I'm doing. Yes, I know. I have not played the game. I know. I have never played it. I played 2, but I never played 1. But now that it's on PC, now that's gonna give me a good opportunity and check it out. Red Dead Redemption 1 on my preferred platform, which is of course PC. So yeah, I will definitely be considering to buy the game. Maybe it is $50, so I might wait until it goes on sale. But yeah, it's definitely a game I'm absolutely looking forward to because everybody has many highest praise on it. Everybody praised that is one of the best open world games out there. Even my friend Gingy that I occasionally play with say that the first game was just peak. We have to see. I have never played the game, so I'm glad to play it for myself to see if that's good or not. So Red Dead Redemption 1 potentially I might be able to play it, but it's going to be in the honorable mentions as well. Another game too that's also going to be honorable mention is a game called Silterhead, which is a game that reminds me a whole lot like Tokyo Ghoul, but set in Hong Kong. And this game involves of you playing shape-shifting characters, and you can pretty much morph your characters into anything, like a weapon, a blade, all that type of stuff. Very reminiscent of Parasite too, but definitely more inspiration on Tokyo Ghoul. But yeah, this game is also made by the original director of the Silent Hill game, so it might be pretty damn interesting. It already looks pretty interesting in a way. I'm just determined if the game is worth buying right now because I don't know what the gameplay is. Looks like it's going to be like a hack and slash game, but you can like shift into different creatures as you take over people's bodies. So again, I'm very intrigued. I'm thinking this game might be pretty good, might be potentially good. I have no idea, but we're gonna give it a shot. We're probably gonna give it a shot on Steam, and if the game's not good, guess what? I'm gonna refund it. If the game's good, I will continue to play through. So again, the game is honorable mention. So yeah, Silterhead might make it into the list, might not. No guarantees, but if I have time, I'll try to bring it in, and hopefully things go well. For the playthrough. Hopefully the game is good and fantastic and it plays well. We're gonna all hope. We're also going to be playing some more Black Myth Wukong as well. I think I'm going to put that as a main highlight as well for the channel. I came back to the game recently, and so far it's been pretty good and also extremely frustrating at the same time, which is probably why I stopped playing the game, because I got so pissed off from some of the enemies I've been finding. I just kind of give it a break, and since then I haven't really played the game as much. So hopefully we'll get some time to play the game and see how it goes, because like I said, a lot of people say really good things about it. I think the game is great. Visually, it looks great. The soundtrack is also cinema. But again, we have to continue our playthrough to see if the games remain consistent. We shall see. But I'm absolutely looking forward to it. Hopefully things go well with the playthrough, and hopefully we'll be able to beat the game before the impending release of the DLC expansion for that game, which is probably 2-3 years away. So I got plenty of time to beat the game. So we'll see how it goes for Black Myth. So far, like I said, I'm enjoying the game very much, and I have a feeling I'm not even close to scratching the surface of that game. There's so many things to do in that game, so we just gotta keep on going, and hopefully it gets crazier, bolder with the boss fights and the enemies, and hopefully it will be something I will remember in my lifetime. We're also going to see the return of Command & Conquer General mods. Again, I think I promised that last month, and I forgot. I actually forgot to do it, so that would be 100% my fault for me forgetting. This time, I'm going to promise you guys that I will be uploading Command & Conquer General mods this month. I'm not sure which mods to cover, considering there's a lot of cool and interesting mod that came out recently. I do want to try the new Rise of the Red version that's coming out, but not out yet. They're still doing beta and internal testing, so I'm not going to be able to play that until they fully release the version of that mod. So we'll probably be checking out some other interesting mods that you guys probably haven't seen before. So keep an eye out for that for Command & Conquer Generals. We'll be uploading some point this month. We'll just have to see which mods that I decide to cover. Also, we got Stalker 2 coming out this November, specifically the 20th. And I'm not entirely sure. I might do a full playthrough on this as well. We'll do a little quick test run. We'll probably make at least 5-10 videos on it. Then after that, I'm probably just gonna either continue the playthrough, or I'm just gonna do it off cam, play the game normally, you know. But yeah, Stalker 2 is one of my most anticipated games of all time, because the game was originally scheduled to come out last year, but they had to delay it because the game was just simply wasn't ready. And I do applaud that for that, because you don't want to release a broken game that's going to hurt your reputation, you know, at launch. And we already know first impression always matters. If the game is not impressive enough, guess what? You're not going to be selling well. So we just have to see. I was going to try to come back to Stellar Blade as well. It is a game that has been long overdue for a playthrough, and also long overdue to beat. So I'm going to try to squeeze in Stellar Blade as well into the month. Again, will be honorable mention, because I might not have time to play the game, but I do hope that I have time to play, because I really do want to play Stellar Blade again and make some good progress into the game, so that way, you know, wouldn't have to spend too much time on the game. And I do plan to beat that game by the end of this year, so hopefully that happens. No guarantees though, but I will do what I can to beat in the game before the end of the year. Excuse me, burping hot dogs. And let's see, let me check what else we're missing here. Final Fantasy 16, also honorable mention, but it's also another game I do want to play more. I did install a few mods to make it run uncapped frame rates on the cutscene, plus to improve the gameplay as well. So hopefully all that stuff works for Final Fantasy 16, but that's also another PlayStation 5 exclusive that recently got ported to PC, so I have to check it out. And plus, so far the story has been pretty damn crazy for the game as well. A lot of backstabbing, a lot of Game of Thrones storytelling too, from the looks of it. Very inspired. The storytelling is definitely very inspired by Game of Thrones specifically. So I have a feeling this might be one of the grittiest Final Fantasy game I'm ever gonna play. We just have to see once we start playing. So. But yeah, I think that's all I got today for the monthly upload videos for November. I will probably put a whole bunch of other games as well in the list as audible mentions that I might be able to play, might not be able to play. But yeah, that is going to be a wrap for our discussion on the monthly update video for November. And yeah, I'm gonna end here for now, and before I leave, I'm gonna give a big shout out to the old guard, aka the subscribers that have been with me since the beginning. If you guys are still around and you guys are still watching my videos even today, I had to give a big kudos and a shout out for you guys for not only making me happy that you guys are watching the content, but for supporting the channel for so long. And if you guys are still really around, I want to say a big thank you for your support and for sticking around with me for so long. I really appreciate you guys' support, and that means a lot for me. That makes me motivated to keep making videos for you guys, keep doing playthroughs for games, guides, reviews, and first impressions, you know, all that good stuff. And for that, I thank you for your support. Don't mind the dogs back there. But yeah, and for the guys, for the subscribers that have joined the channel recently, I also would like to thank you for your support as well. And I really hope that you're looking forward to checking out my video content as a present from the past or to the future. And welcome to the channel. Hopefully you guys are looking forward to see all the stuff that I will be posting. Again, guides, playthroughs, reviews, first impressions, etc. I'll have everything here for you guys. So for that, thank you for your support. Well, I think I'm gonna wrap out here, guys. I'm getting a little bit tired here, so I'm probably gonna have to stop it pretty soon here. It's been a long day at the wedding, so I am running a little bit low on fumes here, so I am gonna end it here for now. And hopefully you guys are having a fantastic weekend. Hopefully you guys staying safe out there, staying healthy, and of course, you know, having fun. So yeah, I'm just gonna end it here for now. It is getting pretty late. I'm pretty tired, so I'm gonna end it real quick. So again, have a good weekend, and of course, before I leave, of course, I'm also going to be giving out free PC games as well. There will be in the comments down below, and there will be a few questions you will have to answer to get the full code. And all you gotta do is answer those answers, and then match up. And then once you get that correct answer, use that answer to fill out the game code that I will be giving out. So the reason I do this is because the reason I'm doing this because back then I used to just release the whole code, and apparently the bots are snatching up the game codes. So that's why I'm adding some safeguards where you have to answer the questions now to get the game code, so that way it gives you guys a much fair chance to get in them now instead of losing it to the bots. So that's why I'm doing that now. So all you gotta do is answer the questions, and those answer is going to be the one to fill out the whole game code. And if it doesn't work, let me know, and I will give you the full game code directly as a DM, and hopefully things work out. If you guys didn't know, every month I will be giving out free PC games with every channel update videos coming out every month. Now it is going to be PC only, so keep that in mind. No console keys, and it's also going to be mainly Steam, GOG, Epics, etc. So yeah, keep that in mind. It's going to be PC games. But yeah, hopefully you guys will be enjoying the games that I will be giving out. Hopefully it is going to be games that you will enjoy playing. If it's not, well, it is what it is. Those codes are first come, first serve, so it is what it is. So hopefully it's a game you like. If not, oh well, you own the game now. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna end it here for now, and like I said, exciting day for the wedding for my brother, and I'm just happy that, you know, it finally happened, you know. So I'm really happy for him, but I'm also really tired too, so I'm gonna end this shit right here. So again, stay safe out there, stay healthy, and as always, I will see you in the next one. Peace.